Good evening and welcome to the Board of Education meeting for Greeley-Evans School District 6 on Monday, February 23rd, 2026. This meeting will now come to order. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Lemon, will you please call the roll?
Director Azari?
Present.
Director Bentley?
Present.
Director Campos-Spitzy?
Present.
Director Edmonds?
Present.
Director Lemos-Garcia? Present. Director Mash?
Present.
Director Rogie?
Present.
All board members present.
Well, I love to see a boardroom full of students and their families. We have so much to celebrate today. I wanted to start off by mentioning that we got to have delicious fajitas made by the Greeley West catering team tonight. And I got to enjoy their cooking twice this week for another meeting. But one of the wonderful career pathways and opportunities we have available for our students. I also wanted to congratulate, I believe, 4 wrestlers from Greeley Central who placed at state this week, and one women's diver. So we will be honoring all of our state qualifiers and state champions at a later meeting, but congratulations. We know our students are working super hard here, quick before spring break, where they'll get a short break and then on to the end of the semester. I wanted to also call your attention to a couple of events coming up. On Tuesday, February 24th at 6 p.m. is the Greeley-Evans Elementary Choral Festival. This is something you do not want to miss. It is all of the beautiful, clear, precious voices of our elementary school students. They've also been working super hard. That will be at the Union Colony Civic Center. And then Friday, March 6th is a day that you could attend the Success Foundation breakfast at 6:45 a.m. at the Toynton Academy and help to raise funds for our Success Foundation, a foundation that exists solely for the purpose of supporting District 6. They have helped us get instruments into the hands of students, technology, our smart labs, increase the participation for sports, especially even at the elementary school level. So that's a great event. And then that evening, join us for the Art Walk in downtown Greeley, where many businesses and art galleries will be showcasing the art of our students across the district. So I think that's all I have to bring to your attention at this time. We would like to approve the agenda, which is an action item and requires a motion.
I move that the Board of Education of Greeley-Evans School District 6 approves the agenda as presented.
Second.
Is there any discussion on the motion? Seeing none, Ms. Lemon, will you please give us a vote?
Director Azari?
Aye.
Director Bentley?
Aye.
Director Campos-Spitzy?
Aye.
Director Edmonds?
Aye.
Director Lemos-Garcia?
Aye.
Director Mash?
Aye.
Director Rogie?
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
Right. And our next item on the agenda is our 2026 Dream Team Scholars presentation. So I will give this over to you, Dr. Pilch.
Thank you, President Mash. We are honored to welcome our Greeley Dream Team Scholars tonight, and I would like to invite there she is, come on up. I want to invite their staff to come up. They'll introduce themselves, and then they'll begin to introduce the Dream Team Scholars. While Miranda's making her way to the podium, I will just say it is such an honor to have the partnership we have with the Greeley Dream Team. When we look at that 95-point-something% on-time graduation rate, there's no question in my mind that the work you all are doing is contributing to that. And we're just so proud to have you as a partner, and welcome to tonight's board meeting.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Good evening, and President Mash and members of the board. We are so thankful to be here this evening. My name is Miranda Ochoa, and I have the privilege of serving as the executive director for the Greeley Dream Team. With me this evening is our leadership staff, including our assistant director of programs, Emily Crooks, and our program coordinator, Alex Estrada. We are also joined by several Dream Team board and staff members. Having so many people here tonight matters because this work is so deeply relational, and none of it would be possible alone. It's so amazing to see so many educators and parents and families here tonight to celebrate everybody. The Greeley Dream Team is a community-based nonprofit that has partnered with Greeley-Evans School District 6 for nearly 4 decades, and with the Platte Valley RE7 for just over 2 years. We are proud to continue walking alongside students in Weld County as they imagine and then build their futures beyond high school. One of the ways we help turn possibility into reality is through scholarships. Over the past 20 years, Dream Team has invested more than $700,000 in students, supporting over 500 young people as they take those first next steps. Tonight and this year is no different, as we are awarding a total of $84,500 in scholarships to 50 deserving seniors. So we'll have 50 students up here tonight, 46 of whom are from District 6. I had the privilege of meeting many of these students during their interviews, and I am still in awe of their resilience, their courage, and authenticity. I am so honored to bear witness to the dreams and hopes in this room. Among the scholarships gifted this year is the Delia and John W. Hafley Scholarship. This scholarship honors 2 longtime Greeley educators who wish to make a lasting impact for students in need. We also celebrate the Bond Family Summit Award. This award will benefit 3 Dream Team scholarship recipients who have demonstrated superior academic performance with the highest GPA.
So tonight, we celebrate students who have shown perseverance, determination, and deep commitment to their futures. We're so proud of each of you. And at this time, I will announce this year's scholarship recipients per high school. So please hold your applause until all of the students' names have been read. And students, as I read your name, please come forward. We start with Greeley Central, where we have Jaslene Cadio Maraz. Felice DeRoe. Tiffany Flores Lopez. Kina Grigsby, Selam Legasa, Ashley Mejia, Damian Peruano Romero, Carly Romero, Kisanet Tekla. And from Greeley West, we have Nadia Adam, Azariah Buenavides, Miriam Chavez, Elizabeth Chihuahua Shayares, Gracie Duplex, Soraya Flores, Eileen Garcilazo, Juliana Hernandez, Henry Hutu, Diana Kudu, Eileen Mangiola Morales, Itzel Rivera, and Hunia Jonathan Tran.
Okay, we are going to pause for a picture because we don't know if we can get it. So I'm actually going to have this switch
Look away.
Board members, I don't know if you stand up if we can see you in the back or not necessarily.
No. I don't think so. You want them to come around?
It's up to you. If you
That'd
want
be
to come
great.
around.
Yeah, they can come around.
Okay, that'd be great if board members.
That was fun. Just do it.
Right.
Appreciate you joining the picture. Okay, Aurora, you let me know when we're good.
No, it's just you. Yeah. I mean, you don't get to do that. Thank you. Good job, you guys.
And again, tonight, we are excited to celebrate these students who also have shown such great perseverance, determination, and commitment to their futures. We're incredibly proud of all of you. And as we announce the year's scholarship recipients, of course, per high school, we ask that you hold your applause until all students' names have been read. And students, as I read your name, please come forward. So we start with Jefferson High School with Moses Guzman Gomino. Marisol Rodriguez Vincent. From ECA, we have Nora Arriaga, Toon Awi, Sarah Bell, Keisha Cobos, Yoreli de la Cruz Vergara, Anazea Lara, Melanie Martinez, Hey Blue Moo, Melissa Moran Maqueda, Gemma Ortega Guzman, Anthony Ortiz Bonifacio, Mia Sanchez, Sarah Venegas. And from Northridge, we have Camila Carrillo, Angel Corona, Jessie Granados, Julie Gutierrez, Victor Guzman, Daisy Lopez, Emily Massey, and Noah Moreno.
Awesome. You'll follow. Thank you again for letting us be a part of this meeting and honoring all of our students tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for serving our students in this way, and congratulations to each recipient. The next item on our agenda is the Silver Plate Award recognition.
Thank you, President Mash. Well, I rarely ever come to the podium to do a presentation. I feel like tonight's presentation is certainly worthy of this. At first, would like to invite Chief Financial Officer Megan Sponsler to join me. She is the supervisor of the individual who we are honoring tonight. So I want her just to stand here and, soak up some of the energy. I am so pleased to have a very special recognition to share tonight. And we know that here in District 6, we are who we are because of the people who show up every single day and the people who love our children and care for our children and do whatever it takes to meet the needs of the students who we serve. And tonight, I'm proud to recognize one of those individuals who truly goes above and beyond in all areas, Danielle Bach. Would you please join us, Danielle? So Danielle is our Director of Nutrition Services. And you all know, and most of our community knows what a champion she has been for our students. And recently, her advocacy was recognized nationally. Now, Danielle has received lots of national recognitions over her career, state recognitions, national. But this is like the Academy Award of recognitions for folks who are in the food service industry. She joins a lineup of very, very impressive leaders who have been given the IFMA Silver Plate Award. And she is the 2026 Silver Plate Award winner in the elementary and secondary school category. So think of all of the school districts in the nation, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of school districts, and we have the one nutrition services person in the country getting recognized. Yes, please, you want to cheer. So, because this is the Oscar of the food service industry, it isn't just, oh, good job. Yeah, you do a great job. It's a recognition of those individuals whose entire careers have gone to serving children and folks in the nutrition services area. And it models that we, Danielle and her team, are at the forefront in our country in this work. She joins an elite group of past award winners from very, very, very large school districts like Seattle Public Schools, Cincinnati Public Schools, and Detroit Public Schools. And what matters most to us is what happens right here in Greeley, Colorado, and Evans, Colorado, in our schools. And Danielle, your leadership has made District 6, and you put us on a national blueprint for how nutrition should support students and families in a community. You've proven that well-prepared, nutritious meals are a critical part of every child's education and well-being. And you know, and you remind us every day that children cannot learn if they are hungry. And children cannot learn without healthy food in their bellies. And food has to be tasty, or kids won't eat that food. So we're so proud of you, Danielle. We're proud of your heart. We're proud of your advocacy. We're proud of your drive. We're proud of your tenaciousness. And we are proud to call you one of ours. Congratulations on this well-deserved award.
Thank you. Thank you.
You want to say a few things?
I want to say thank you.
You want to say a few words?
I want that too. Yeah, Dr. Pilch's speech.
You need my pen too? You can have
No,
my
you
pen
can
too.
have the pen. I want to say thank you. That's what I want to say, Dr. Pilch. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you first to the two ladies standing behind me because they took a chance on me 9 years ago. The competition was qualified, potentially far more qualified than I am. And so thank you for taking a chance on me and giving me this opportunity. And next, I want to say thank you to that competition because I have the best assistant director in the entire world, and she serves as a mentor to me every day. And I appreciate her letting me have the opportunity to be in the spotlight. And then I really mostly want to say thank you to the 264 school nutrition professionals that work tirelessly every single day in this district to ensure that those delicious meals are prepared for our students, because this award isn't about the work that I'm doing, it's about the work that we do as a district. And our school nutrition professionals in this district are the best. And lastly, I want to say thank you to Deirdre, her cabinet, and the Board of Education, because to be recognized at this level, I have to have great people doing the work and a great team, but I have to have great leadership that's willing to listen, even when sometimes my tenacity might get overwhelming. So thank you for letting me be tenacious, and thank you for giving our students the opportunity to access delicious meals so that they can learn and achieve and grow. And thank you for embracing me as a part of this community.
In the words of Dr. Pilch, it's a big darn deal. So congratulations, Danielle. The next item on our agenda is our School Social Work Week proclamation. This is an action item and will require a motion.
I move that the Board of Education of Greeley-Evans School District 6 approves the proclamation recognizing March 1st through 7th, 2026 as School Social Work Week as presented.
Second.
Thank you. And Vice President Bentley, will you please read that proclamation?
Absolutely. Proclamation recognizing March 1st through 7th, 2026 as School Social Worker Week. Whereas the significance of school social work as established in the Elementary and Secondary Education Act of 1965 and the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act remains integral role in educational settings. And whereas social workers play a central role in cultivating positive school environments, and whereas school social workers empower students to harness their unique abilities, strengths, interests, and talents while using evidence-based strategies while championing educational equity, and whereas as licensed mental health professionals within educational settings, school social workers administer vital assessments, interventions, counseling, family outreach, and community referrals, and whereas the expertise of school social workers addresses a complex spectrum of challenges, including but not limited to mental wellness, family dynamics, trauma, homelessness, and substance abuse. And whereas National School Social Work Month serves as a meaningful opportunity to acknowledge and celebrate the unwavering dedication, professionalism, and compassion of school social workers in meeting the diverse needs of students and families. Now, therefore, the Board of Education of Greeley-Evans School District 6 proclaims March 1st through 7th as School Social Work Week in District 6, recognizing and honoring the invaluable contributions and accomplishments of school social workers in fostering the well-being, academic success of students in Greeley-Evans School District 6, given under my hand and the executive seal of Will County School District 6 is 23rd day of February 2026. Natalie Mash, President.
Thank you. Is there any discussion on the motion? Ms. Benegas.
Thank you, President Mash. Not much discussion. I think it's more of just a kudos from a student's point of view, of course. Our social workers at ECA, which is Ms. Jess and Ms. Vanessa, they are just an amazing support to our students, of course. Whether, of course, they said mental health or really anything. They just create these safe spaces within their offices. They have, those little extra snacks that the students enjoy, or just a safe space to just sit and maybe just be with yourself for a little bit, or if you need someone to talk to. And Ms. Vanessa is also one of our social workers there, and she has been a great help to me personally, especially getting out of my comfort zone when speaking about interviews or whatnot. So our social workers just do amazing work for many of our students within our district. Just wanted to give a little shout out to our ECA ones. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I also want to say that I am always pleased to get to make a proclamation for the amazing work done in our district. I can also say that school social workers have touched my students specifically, and this proclamation really attempts to describe the breadth of what you do, and we know that it can't even capture it, but truly having a trusted adult. There are so many trusted adults in the building, but I know often you are the one that students come to and can help to recognize their strengths and to, shore them up. So thank you so much. And I look forward to voting yes on this proclamation. Could we please have a vote?
Director Azari.
Aye.
Director Bentley.
Aye.
Director Campos-Fitzy.
Aye.
Director Edmonds.
Aye.
Director Lemos-Garcia.
Aye.
Director Mash.
Aye.
Director Rogie.
Aye.
Motion carries 7-0.
Thank you very much. And I see some of our wonderful social workers here to accept this proclamation.
Sure. I'm Jessie Caggiano. I'm the lead school social worker for the district and also the social worker at Northridge High School. And because my last name is hard to pronounce, the students just call me Miss Jessie. I just wanted to say thank you for having us tonight, for the recognition, and for the ongoing support. It's a tough job sometimes, but we really appreciate all the support that we get from you, Dr. Pilch, Director Mash, President Mash, and all the members of the board. We also want to thank Tammy Brennan. She's been a huge support for us as well. As part of the mental health team at our school, we work to support students to help build that connection between the school, home, and community. And just to comment on what you said, I think one of the key points that you pointed out was the snacks in our room. So I do want to do a little shout out to our nutrition department, because when they heard that I was buying snacks for my students myself, they put together a program, and now we have the snack drawer program within the school so that we can help provide nutritious snacks for our students. Because it really does help build that rapport. They often come in and say, do you have a snack for me? And they really want an excuse to come down and have a conversation about what's going on in their lives, and that really creates the space to do so. I'm here tonight with a few of my social workers, and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Amanda Shamley. I'm the social worker at Winograd. This is my first year there at Winograd.
I'm Susanna Fuller. I'm Susanna Fuller. I am the school social worker at Gap, and I've been in the district for 13 years, and I was the first social worker here.
I'm Cassidy Stone. This is my 4th year in the district, and I'm at Brentwood Middle School and Prairie Heights Middle School.
Thank you all for being here, and thank you for the work you do in the district. The next item on our agenda is a report from our Council of Student Representatives from Greeley Central High School.
Good evening, and thank you for your support of Greeley Central and all of our District 6 schools. I am proud to introduce 3 fantastic Wildcats who represent GCHS on the Council of Student Representatives: Abigail, Ramon, and Era. And I do want to note, I did offer to all wear matching outfits tonight, and they respectfully declined.
That is true. Good evening, Board, Dr. Pilch, and Council of Student Representatives. I'm Abigail Tovar, a senior at Greeley Central, joined by fellow representatives Ramon and Era. I would like to start off tonight by thanking you guys for your unwavering support for our students at Central. I am constantly seeing different district officials at events surrounding our school, from our culture assemblies to our tennis matches, rivalry basketball games, our annual plays and musicals. It means everything to us to know that we have support from the people who can better our schools. Greeley Central has gifted me many opportunities, such as serving as student body president, team captain, a District 6 intern, and more. I've had the privilege to interact with a variety of different social groups, further expanding my exposure on different topics. As I'm sure you'll hear later tonight, our students are proud of our culture, community, and diversity. We are a school rich in culture, soon to be celebrating 100 years. Now, y'all know how much pride I have in my school. I love that our school is the original Greeley High. We see the efforts you have already put in for us. As an example, you updated our parking lot a couple years ago, and it has greatly impacted our entire student body. You also got us booths installed into our lunchrooms, providing more seating options. We also love our newly painted classrooms, so thank you. We see and appreciate the efforts you have already put into ensuring upgrades while also preserving history. We come to you tonight representing Greeley Central to thank you for all your work and commitment to our school. I admire my school for being so inclusive, diverse, and welcoming. Our IFL students in the Career and Readiness program started collecting recycling this year. They are doing us a huge favor by collecting recycling from all 3 floors. However, there are some challenges with their work that Ramon will address later. Again, thank you so much for your time and consideration. I love this district, my school, my teachers, my counselors, and if I had more time tonight, I'd spend an hour speaking about the valuable opportunities this district and school have granted me with. Moving forward, it is my honor to introduce Era, another representative for Greeley Central in the Council of Student Representatives.
Good evening, my name is Era Reyes, and I'm a sophomore at Greeley Central. I am very grateful for the opportunity to share about our school today. At Greeley Central, I run both cross-country and track, and I've had an amazing experience running there for my 2 years. The community at Central is something that I love about our school, and I have made countless memories and friendships. We have a lot of recognition for our state athletes, such as state walks and assembly, and I believe it's important to mention our slogan of "Why Not Us?" This is something that I experienced firsthand when I went to state for cross country. At Central, we believe that anything is possible and everyone should have an opportunity to be celebrated and to succeed. Another way that Central students are given the opportunity to excel is through our AP program. I took AP Human Geography last year, and I'm currently taking AP Seminar and AP US History. We offer the most AP classes in the district and lead in AP Scholars. Our AP program is also super supportive and helpful. Last year, taking my first AP class, I was able to transfer really well because of the guidance of the program. Coming from a self-paced middle school, taking an AP class my freshman year felt like a huge feat. However, my AP Human Geography teacher, Mr. Paulson, who was also awarded Colorado Teacher of the Year, did a summer program for incoming AP Human Geography students. I spent countless hours doing out-of-school AP reviews with us. This helped me tremendously, and taking an AP class last year really helped me with organization and studying skills. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Now it is a pleasure to pass it on to Ramon.
Good evening. My name is Ramon Gomez Esquivel, and I am a junior at Greeley Central High School, and this is my first year being a part of the Council of Student Representatives. First, I would like to thank you for your time tonight to present to you. Second, I want to recognize Greeley Central's AVID program. Because of this program, I am able to collaborate with other students. Greeley Central's AVID program has always been so unique and incredible because of not only the students, but because of the teachers involved. Everyone in Greeley Central AVID program has been able to complete many successful pathways because of the guidance given. Additionally, I would like to add how Greeley Central students come from many different cultures and backgrounds, which because of this, our school has just celebrated its 4th annual cultural assembly representing all the different cultures and backgrounds, which I had the honor of performing in and which allowed me to be in the Greeley Tribune. I cannot express how thankful and grateful I am for Central to give me an opportunity like this because very little times have I been given the opportunity to express my culture inside a school community, which has made me feel very assimilated. But again, thanks to the district for allowing this acknowledgement for our cultures and countries. Central has this unique diversity of culture, of embracing and allowing people to have pride in their backgrounds. Yet despite this awareness from the district, not every part of the school gets recognized, like the restrooms, for instance. We understand that Greeley Central is a landmark and cannot be modified externally. However, internally, it should be able to accommodate all the students that attend. Fixing the restrooms so the bathrooms would be fully ADA accessible needs to happen if Central is to accommodate all the students, staff, and families and maintain the inclusivity. Additionally, compared to other schools in the district, our bathrooms need an update. This affects our entire student body, especially the students with special needs when they are recycling at different floors. Not only does it cost our custodial staff to fix them when they break down, which causes them to be closed off, which leaves the students to have less available access to restrooms. We understand the financial cost of resolving these issues, but we cannot be the only school in the district without access to usable restrooms. As you can tell, at Greeley Central, we really prioritize diversity and inclusion. We want to give everyone equal opportunity and to feel as though they belong at our school. We hope that bringing these issues to you today puts them on your radar. We would love to sit down with someone regarding the facilities master plan to be able to provide a student perspective. Thank you all for everything you do for our district and school, along with maintaining our schools. Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you all for being here. And yes, I do see a couple of comments. Director Edmonds.
First, thank you for being here tonight, representing Greeley Central as a fellow Wildcat. I really love hearing from Greeley Central and just seeing your heart for the school. It is a beautiful school, but thank you for your honesty too, as far as just where some of those improvements need to happen. And so we love hearing from the students' perspective, especially just so that we know when we go to issues, whether it's with budgeting or things that we need to take to the community. It's great to have that, and to hear from the students is wonderful. I had the pleasure of being at the Cultural Assembly, and it's so far, I have to say, probably one of the best things I've been a part of. And I've only been on the board since November, but just seeing the beauty of your guys' school, the diversity that you shared with pride, to see that you are proud of where you come from, to see the gym full of flags representing so many different countries, and to see the culture and the camaraderie. I think one of my favorite things, I didn't get to mention this in the work session, but one of the student groups that was performing, they had shirts that just said, "Be kind," and talk about a wonderful message to have. But then we saw that through all of it as everyone is just encouraging each other. So hats off to you guys. Thank you for your leadership among your peers. People really do look up to you, and they see you standing up there. If you're going here at the school board or you're at school, they really do see that you're someone to follow. And so just appreciate you guys being here tonight.
Thank you.
Ms. Venegas.
Guys, You did awesome.
Thank you.
I know CSR members are always so nervous to like come up here and represent to the board. You guys are just like saying how awesome your guys' school is, which is really easy, right? Because you guys are so well endowed in your school, which is really, really awesome. So you guys are doing great. You guys didn't stutter, so good job, because I know you guys are worried, but you guys are awesome. And I'm really happy you guys are in CSR, and we get to have Era and Ramon back next year. So you guys are just amazing. You're doing so much good things in your school, and your school is really nice. I'll give it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you all for being here and sharing. And I believe this is the second year that you have shared about the bathrooms. And so similarly to that, students can't learn if they're hungry. They also probably can't learn if they have to go to the bathroom. So yes, what Director Edmond said, thank you for your honesty. And we have heard you, and I obviously can't make any promises, but we will see what we can do to make that piece of your day better. I remember that was a big portion of the bond issue for another high school where there was like 9 toilets total. So I'm sure you're in a similar situation. So, but thank you all. Best wishes for the rest of your semester. Hope you get a little bit of break over spring break, and we'll look forward to your report next time.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next item on our agenda is our superintendent's report.
Thank you, President Mash. I have a few announcements and a couple of introductions. So first, I would just like to remind everyone that this week begins our week, or next week begins our week of freshman transition nights at our high school. So these are the nights where 8th graders and their parents come to our high schools to learn about the high school they plan to attend next year. So on March 3rd, Greeley Central High School from 6 to 8 p.m. On March 4th, Greeley West High School from 6 to 8 p.m. Also Northridge on March 4th, and then from 6 to 8. And then on March 5th, Thursday night, Early College Academy, 6 to 7:30. So it's a big night, an important night for parents and our incoming 9th graders to participate in. And thank you to our high school staffs for doing yet one more thing. So thank you. I also want to announce that Friday, March 6th is the D6 Arts Walk in downtown Greeley, and hope you'll come downtown and check out the art that's been created by our District 6 students. And then a huge celebration. I have permission finally to announce this. We do have 2 Betcher finalists in District 6. And for those of you who may not be aware of the Betcher Scholarship, this is, as I like to say, a big dang deal. It's a full ride, 4-year scholarship for students here in Colorado, and it is a big deal. It's highly competitive, highly selective, and thousands of high school students only dream to be a Betcher Scholar or to be a Betcher finalist, and we have 2 of them here in Greeley. So Sophia Vasquez at Greeley West High School, and our very own student representative, Sarah Venegas from Early College Academy. So Sarah, before I go on to my last announcement, do you want to tell us a little bit about what's next for you then? What do you have to do next? Okay.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for the applause. Please don't get too excited, right? There's still one final stage before I am awarded, hopefully, this scholarship, but I really appreciate all the support in this room. The last part is the interview part, and my interview is in March during spring break, so no spring break for me, unfortunately, but that's okay. If I get the scholarship, it'll be worth it, right? And so that's really, right now, is just preparing for my interview, which is somewhat I brought up earlier with Ms. Vanessa, our social worker. She's been kind of helping me branch out a little bit, because it's so hard talking about myself. Sometimes I'm like, well, what do I say? Like, I don't do a lot, It feels like I don't do much, and everyone's like, you do a lot. But either way, so the next step is just doing an interview, and then hopefully they choose me. But thank you so much again for all the support, and I really appreciate every single one of you, and you guys are awesome. And I wouldn't be here without District 6, without the teachers, without everyone in every single building I have ever been in, without every classroom. I wouldn't be here without everyone. So thank you to District 6.
Congratulations to both Sophia and Sarah. So then I have two more announcements I want to make. The season of hiring has begun, as you all know, and we are getting out fast and furious in hopes of grabbing up the very best candidates. I am super excited about two announcements I have for you tonight. They're on your personnel agenda for approval, but we are welcoming back to District 6 Mr. John Kleiber as principal at Toynton K-8 Academy. So a little bit about John. John was here in the district when I very first came. He had served as an instructional coach in both areas of mathematics and literacy, so he brings that both backgrounds in elementary ed with us there. He was an assistant principal at Hyman Elementary, trained under Ann Ramirez, and then he was at Franklin Middle School with Chris Joseph, a master principal. And we were very sorry to see him go. He left us from that assistant principal role to go over to the Thompson School District in Loveland, where he was tremendously successful at an elementary school, so successful at the elementary that they moved him to a middle school or asked him to go to a middle school there. He has expertise in turnaround work and has demonstrated exceptional student achievement and growth. And I will just tell you that when we get a chance to welcome back one of our own with over 10 years of experience as a building principal, it is truly a win for District 6. He is going to be a real asset to us here in District 6, and we're super glad. I've been trying to get him back since he left us. So we just had to get the right position at the right time. So welcome, John. We are so glad to have you. Yes. And just as proud of this next recommendation I have for you, I think most of you know Mr. Caleb Flores. And Caleb, stand up, don't just wave. Yeah. And every role that Caleb has been in District 6, he has been exceptional. From the time he was a student, as I understand it, he has been in District 6. He went to elementary school here, he went to middle school here, he graduated high school here, went to UNC, and then came back to give back to his community. And I don't think there's anything more honorable than that, Caleb. And Caleb joined us, joined District 6 in 2017. You've been here almost 10 years. It's amazing. He joined at Greeley Central High School as a migrant education graduation specialist. They quickly drew him over to Greeley West High School to be a CLD teacher. He served in that role until 23, and then as soon as we had the opportunity, we brought him up here to the district office to serve as coordinator in CLD. He has done an exceptional job, and he is going to go be the assistant principal at Franklin Middle School. This is his middle school, and where he went to middle school. And I will just tell you, we want Caleb to be a principal one day in this district. We want Caleb to be in my job, if he would choose to, one day in this district. And to do that, you've got to go and be a building principal. So the opportunity is here for him to go work alongside Suzette Lester to work in a school that still has a lot of need, even though we've moved that school to performance, and to begin that pathway up through the principalship. So congratulations, Caleb, and we're so glad to have you here in District 6. Thank you for committing to us. And that concludes my report tonight. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. The next item on our agenda is public participation, but we do not have anyone who has signed up to speak. And our final item is to approve our consent agenda.
I move that the Board of Education of Greeley-Evans School District 6 approves items as presented on the consent agenda and authorizes the officers to sign any and all contracts.
Second.
Is there any discussion on the agenda item? And I will just say that we probably get to approve those two personnel recommendations. So if you please give us a vote.
Director Azari?
Aye.
Director Bentley?
Aye.
Director Campos-Spitzy?
Aye.
Director Edmonds?
Aye.
Director Lemos-Garcia?
Aye.
Director Mash?
Aye.
Director Rogie? Aye. Motion carries 7-0.
Well, that. I haven't banged the gavel yet. Okay. It was a short and sweet meeting full of all kinds of celebrations, and we're glad that you were here with us. Have a great week. Meeting adjourned.